your host, Gabby, and this is
Angela.
And we're happy to be back.
We're happy, yeah.
We just celebrated Oscars night.
I know. Gabby worked the whole time. Thank you so much to our front of the line people who work when...
It's okay. I was drunk.
Okay.
I too was drinking.
Yeah,
so.
but and then we got to watch the Oscars together, so that was a slay.
It was actually cool. The little Oscars party was fun.
I had a lot of fun. I mean...
I want to do that movie. They have like a movie club that came and hosted. I'm like, damn, maybe I should join a little movie club or something.
Gabby's going to be booked and busy. She joins the movie club, and that's the last time we ever see her.
I'm already booked and busy, and I'm like, I think I can make time for that.
I'm like, she said that yesterday, and she was like,
jobs,
okay, Angela. I was like, okay.
I can do anything, you know, as long as it's past like 9 p.m. and not on a Sunday, Monday, or Tuesday night. Then I'm free.
Yeah, if you joined a movie club, what would the movie that you would suggest to the club be? Like, what would you be your
Honestly,
incoming?
is this thing on? I think that would be the movie I'd suggest.
Yeah,
I loved that movie.
that was a good movie.
Will Arnett, when they were making jokes, because he's like, yeah, you know, you really do only do animated stuff. He's like, actually, I released a movie this year, which I thought it was so funny because the movie was good, but nobody saw it. Like, nobody saw it.
Really? Nobody saw it?
I at least anybody that I worked with, I was like, hey, have you guys seen this movie yet? I just watched it. It was like incredible. Mm-hmm. And they're like, I've not even heard of that.
But which is weird because it was like in the previews for all the movies that came out. Like,
I know.
I saw it in every single preview.
I know.
Well, people
I didn't
just
know
don't go to
anyone
the
else
previews.
had seen it other than me, Alex, and Sean, who were all in the movie theater that night. So
I liked it. I enjoyed it.
Oh, you did watch it?
Yeah, I watched it.
Oh,
yes, girl, I watched it.
So
I liked it. I give it 5 stars, I think.
Okay.
Maybe 4, but maybe 4.5.
Okay.
But
what would you suggest to movie club?
Suggest to movie club Big Fish.
Big Fish? Really? Did you just watch that recently?
I know. That's one of my favorite movies.
I've never seen it.
I love that movie.
Okay. I'll check it out.
I cry every time. And then I tell people, I'm like, you're going to cry when you watch it. And they always do.
Is that a famous director? Who directed that?
Tim Burton.
Tim Burton. Okay. Yeah. I was like, who the hell was it?
Ugh.
And now that you see like the cover of the screen, I'm like, okay, obviously
it's very obviously Tim Burton. That's why I was like, oh.
Shoulda known.
Anyway, Oscars. Let's start off with Oscars looks. Red carpet. Who had your favorite look?
The only one I can really think of was Rose. Was it Rose McGowan? No, Rose. What's her name? Rose.
Oh, from If I Had Legs, I'd Kick You?
Yeah.
Also, the fact that A$AP Rocky's in that movie really does, and honestly, he does a fabulous job. Rose Byrne was one of the best dressed, and then I loved Barbie Fierre's little getup. I did too.
There's some controversy.
It.
Yeah.
Why was there controversy?
A lot of the girls I work with did not like it.
I thought she looked fabulous in it.
It was super cool.
In the royal blue was just
people don't be wearing the royal colors enough. I don't think get enough attention, and they look so good on a red carpet.
I love a royal blue.
A jewel tone. Really, really quality fabric, like heavily dyed fabric, looks so nice. And I think that people really like the whites and the pastels are going like texture bold, but like you could go color bold like that. And like the dress was interesting, but like the most interesting about it was the color for sure.
She looked fabulous.
What about you?
I would say I literally had it and then I just remembered Barbie Ferrer's.
She's like, and I got lost.
I really did. I really liked Anne Hathaway's. That wasn't my favorite one. Oh, Tiana Taylor. I love Tiana Taylor's dress. I don't even like feathers. Hers was like a black striped. I'll show you a picture. It was like this fabulous little like.
Oh yeah, that's really cool.
She looks so good. And honestly, Tiana Taylor eats down every single time. I don't think there's a dress she looks bad in. Her and Zendaya have like this way of putting on something and just looking good in it.
Yeah, she looks great. Come on.
I mean, if I had a body like Tiana Taylor, whew, I would not know how to act. Y'all would be fed up with me.
No, I wouldn't be working. I know how to act. I wouldn't be working.
No. Girl.
I really liked, there was at one point this presenter, and I think she might have won for sound. It was like an older woman. Dude, that old biddy. She was eating it up. I saw her on screen and I was like, damn. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know exactly who you're talking about because you were she walked on stage and Gabby her breath was taken away.
It looked so good. It was like such a really cool, beautiful dress, and I just loved it. And I also love that she was just like older and she's like, I still have a really hot bod and I'm wearing this shit.
Yeah.
And she's right. She looked really good. I was distracted. I don't even remember what the reward was for.
It was sound. for F1.
For the dress?
Was it sound for F1? I think it was sound for F1. But she was fabulous. I love that everyone didn't give a shit about cussing the whole time.
Oh yeah,
I was like, that's a fine. That's a fine. That's
I mean,
fine.
it seemed like the Oscars was on a budget this year, though.
It did. Let's talk about it. What's up with the Oscars budget? Like, it was small. Like, it was a very intimate thing in a way that I didn't want it to be.
Like that, though?
No. Yes. Last year it was like massive. It was like.
I don't remember.
They were, yeah. I just felt like the space was smaller. They weren't putting in as much detail as they did last year into like kind of showing off the artist designs or like whatnot.
Balling on a budget. The entire country right now balling on a budget.
That's what I'm saying. Like, what is going on in the film industry?
That's because everything's just hedge fund now. Nobody knows where the money is. Nobody knows where the investments are. Everything's just a fucking hedge fund.
Everyone in the industry is broke.
I think there was a big year for different types of cinema, and we had K-pop Demon Hunters win.
Listen, I voted for K-pop Demon Hunters to win best song and best animated feature. Yeah, and they won both, just like I knew they would.
Oh, it was so good. I loved that movie. I tried to make so many people watch it. It was definitely, out of all the Oscars, was my most watched movie. I just be putting it on in the background. Shit is good.
I know. I like imagine K-pop Demon Hunters has stayed at like number 7 in the top 10 for as long as it has, is because like parents just like kind of put it on for their kids. They just turn that
shit on.
And that's like your boyfriend turns it on for you.
No, he's like cleaning the kitchen. He's like, okay, you okay? Let me just turn this on for you.
I'm gonna turn on your little show for you, Gabby. Okay.
Me sitting on the couch.
You're like, okay, with your crayons.
No, literally. Okay, that sounds like a dream day.
No,
I'm gonna sit, have crayons, watch fucking K-pop Demon Hunters. My boyfriend's cleaning. Okay, let's like, I'm into it.
Right,
Alex would do that. He'd be down to clown.
I imagine like you guys with your just your like stick figures and holding hands with each other.
That'd be cute.
And a little heart.
I'm about to do it.
Okay.
I'm about to do it. Frame it. Hang it up.
He's gonna put it on the fridge with a magnet.
He probably would.
Okay, slay. So Gabby really loved the one woman's outfit from the sound, and I love that for her. Any notable things, any things that you were just like not, that you were like, no fucking way?
I honestly, there were a few things. I thought the opening with Conan O'Brien, I know that was like a reference to Weapons, but the opening of Conan O'Brien like getting chased into the Oscars by a bunch of children, I'm just like, damn, you are sending these kids to the wrong place. Like, this is a feeding ground. Why are you bringing these kids in here? So I was like, that was crazy to me, because I'm like, half of y'all motherfuckers on the list, and you guys are bringing in like 30 kids into the Oscars. I'm like, oh my god, no, they just sold them. These kids just got sold to all of these people.
Whoa, terrible.
And then I'm being dead ass. That was my first thought.
Okay.
And then also when Kristen Wiig was like, oh yeah, like I just really want some pizza. Have you been up with the Epstein files at all?
Yeah, okay, yes, to a certain extent, but yeah, I think that, okay, I think her reference for the kid who's there, I don't think that really had anything to do with
no,
I could see how it definitely could.
Okay.
But I think that she was genuinely like, I just want to sit at, like, this kid is probably like, I just want to, I'm with a bunch of fucking old ass adults and I just want to like sit and watch TV and eat fucking pizza.
Listen, I think the joke is funny. I'm just saying.
At times like these.
Perhaps I would avoid the conversation entirely.
Children and pizza.
It's two things you don't ever have to bring up. Like, I've gone days without bringing up children or pizza.
Maybe separately, like I've gone days. You're right. Together in one sentence, children and pizza usually doesn't come across my story.
I would say singularly as well. I'm like, really, like, of all the fucking things that you chose to say, you chose that. I just thought that wasn't very tasteful at all.
Yeah.
And that was like, that to me, I was like, ah. Nobody talked about anything though. No politicals, anything.
Okay, and
big silent.
That's not necessarily true. I forget what his name is, but he was presenting with Priyanka Chopra.
Yes, I remember him, and he was like, yeah.
He was like, no war, free Palestine, let's go. In a way, I was like, okay, then he's the only one. Speak up, speak up, speak up, speak up.
It was awfully quiet for...
It was giving crickets?
Yeah, it was crickets.
So that's why I was just like... But me personally, what I felt was most hurtful in this industry was the fact of not acknowledging how many film workers are out of work.
Yeah.
in like that we're not providing any jobs. And I think one of my favorite things that I heard that Ryan Coogler had stated, I don't necessarily think that it was maybe in the speech, or maybe it was in the speech, but he was like, winning is not the prize. The prize to me is being able to give people health care and like jobs and money to like feed their families and also do your passion.
Yeah.
So I think that should have been stated. I think that we should have really been like, hey, let's do something for these people that work in film who are unemployed the majority of the year because they don't have fucking agents to get them jobs. They don't have
and everything's
the
a lot of
connections.
it's in Europe now. Everyone's relocating. So it's just like they price themselves out of the art own industry, which I think is just something that we're seeing everywhere. Like the United States is just pricing themselves out of the industries they created, or they, were really dominating. So it's really frustrating because it's like, like the people that were supposed to be on your side were so greedy and just stopped caring. Like it's such a numbers thing now, and it's really frustrating because it's like art is, one of the most valuable things that we have. And like, I know how you feel about like AI and seeing like the push in that. It's detrimental. Like it's just crazy. It's just everything's changing so fast, and I think there was a lack of address in all of that. So I completely agree with
I do wish that there was more.
Like, that's your moment.
This is your moment, you guys. And the thing is, like the actors and like the directors and all the people who are going up there, they're like, we want more jobs, we want to do this. Okay, well, what are we doing as in industry to make sure these things happen? What are we doing? Like, what are the conversations being had? And I know that there are conversations being had and whatnot, but not to the scale that I think that they should be. Or like, and maybe it's because the people who are at the top are still getting jobs, so it hasn't affected them.
Yeah.
So they're
people
like,
aren't retiring either.
Yeah.
That's the other thing. I mean, like, we've talked about this. I don't know if we should bring this up, but like, you work in costumes, and you said like there's people that are like in their 70s, in their 80s, still costume designing. Yeah. And it's like, okay, well, if the people that are in their 70s and 80s are still costume designing, I think that, I mean, maybe I'm wrong, but I think that it's just like anything, for modern media or like modern government, like it's hard to have an 80-year-old person in the chair there to understand like what's coming on the ground with people our age. And I feel like there's not really any space for us across the board. Like there's just no room for people that are like in their 20s or in their 30s anymore. Like it's,
well, I mean, ageism is so huge in film. I mean, when we do see these young directors coming in, I mean, you've obviously got your old heads, and these young directors are coming in and they're like, like, but I mean, there are definitely older people who are in this industry who are definitely moving with the flow and trying to understand the best they can. But then you're right, there are also people who are not, and I guess that's anywhere, but I do think it is kind of harder to get more recognition when you have these, anyone from any department who is staying in this position and is basically taking these large scale jobs or even small scale jobs now too, because there's such little job opportunity that like we do have these really big people working on these smaller things, and then the people who are just getting their foot in the door can't even get on those things because there's
I mean, it's also like, it's interesting too because like the Oscars is about to reach their 100-year run. So any time an industry lasts longer, I think the effects of how the industry changes based on ageism, based on who based on how many Oscars have you won, how much experience have you had,
right?
Which again, it's just like, it's what we see everywhere. It's like, hurry up and wait. It's like, hurry up and get there and do all the work, and then wait for how long? I don't know, maybe forever. It sucks. Sorry, guys.
Yeah,
it's a little bleak right now. My good friend said this is the worst year we're gonna have, and it should get better next year, or if it gets worse, I don't know.
I'm waiting for it to get better.
I know. First 3 months were tough.
Come on. Last year was tough, but I will say it is, for this industry specifically, I think now more than ever it's so important to do projects with your friends, because I think that's really the only opportunity that you have to support yourself and put yourself in those roles of being able to work the positions that you want, to build a fucking resume and be like, okay,
I've
like,
done it.
here's my work now, because I funded it myself with my friends, and we beg people for money on the streets, basically. So
yeah, I mean, and there's people. I've got a friend that runs her own grant. Like she does a grow grant and offers, you know, like I think it's like $2,000. But yeah, I mean, she funded it herself. Like she worked a bartending job, and she's like really passionate about film, and she would save up $2,000 every quarter to do, to help support people in film. So like, there are some really amazing people out there that, you know, are like, I think that there's a lot of diligence in trying, and I also don't feel like those people get enough attention either. It's like, you know, it's good to do the small things too. Like I think that there's such a push on like the large scale, and like everything has to be this like grandiose thing, but you're right, like the small projects are just as important, if not more important.
I mean, they are. The only thing that sucks is I feel like they're kind of getting swept underneath the rug, because like these big film companies are kind of also pushing towards like actors and whatnot to go and make their own independent films. So then they're submitting to independent film festivals on a much larger scale, because they're able to get these big actors and big cinematographers and whatnot on their little indie film, whereas and put it in a film festival that's competing against literal like me in a way that I'm like, oh,
do you feel
God, don't compete where I can't prepare.
The possibility, or like, do you think that the industry is like short film, right? I hate to be like, is that more translatable on like TikTok, or translatable on Instagram, or translatable on YouTube? You know, because I think the same thing could have been said for like musicians a few years ago, when it was like, okay, you had to know somebody to be a musician. Like you weren't just going to become a musician.
For sure.
But like people got on YouTube and were able to start careers. Like, do you feel like there might be some movement, especially in like the smaller film, independent short film? Because it can only be what, like 10 minutes?
It's like, usually it's like 15 minutes, 12 to 15 minutes.
Yeah, like pushing that to be like on TikTok and just like breaking it up into parts.
I mean, they are doing vertical films now, vertical shorts and whatnot.
For short film, like the vertical films are crazy.
They're crazy. But YouTube, people are putting their stuff up on YouTube and kind of getting more recognition that way. I think there are some people who are okay with doing that, and some people who are like, no, I don't want to just put my shit on YouTube, because then you're also not making anything back from it. It's just being put on YouTube for consumption, and you're like, no, like, because you fund things to hopefully make something back,
right?
And sometimes, and you put it on YouTube and you're not getting anything back out of it, except maybe some recognition, and someone be like, that's great, but like you would want to, the hope would be to be like, to be able to like stream it and make money off of it.
Okay.
So you like, can fund your next thing.
Right. That's interesting. I think I think it's good though. I lived with Angela, and I used to joke that when we first moved, or even before I moved here, she would tell me about her job, and I literally would not know what she was talking about. And she would explain it to me like 5 times. I'm like, she's like, so what do you do? Not wrap my head around what you do.
Girl, what do I do?
I don't know.
I'm working, I'm not working, I'm here, I'm there, I'm everywhere, and yet nowhere at once. So it is crazy. This industry is crazy. But I think my other hot take of the night would be one, Sean Penn not showing up for his award and also winning Best Supporting Actor.
Beat women. Fuck Sean Penn.
I don't know. I don't know if that's a fact.
Charges.
Does he?
Yeah.
I know he's dating like some young model.
Weird.
Yeah, that's why he wasn't at the award show. He was with his girlfriend.
Ew.
I'm mad because I think that either Delroy Lindo should have won or Jacob Elordi.
For
Best Supporting. And honestly, I think possibly my hot take is that I think that Jacob Elordi should have just been nominated Best Actor. He apparently supported the film. The film was called Frankenstein. I know it was Oscar Isaac's film about his role in Frankenstein. Is it's an adaptation.
Well, Frankenstein is him.
What?
Frankenstein is Oscar Isaac.
Is it?
Yeah, Oscar Isaac is Frankenstein, and
I thought Frankenstein was what he created.
No, his name is something Frankenstein. He might have named him after himself, but I think it might have been I don't know.
You're so
God,
right.
see, we don't fucking, we like to talk about shit that I'm not 100% sure about.
I'm like,
be dead ass.
I'm like, me didn't even watch one battle after
actually,
another either.
And if I ever start with it, actually, there's a good chance. I have no idea what the fuck I'm talking about.
Literally don't know. All I know is that I love Jacob Elordi's performance.
Jacob Elordi was really great.
And might I also add, Jacob Elordi 8 down. 10s across the board. Jacob Elordi looked beautiful at the Oscars.
He did. He looked really handsome.
Very
People
handsome.
have been really shitting on Jacob Elordi, and I think it's unnecessary because he's an actual hot guy. Stop giving it. They keep giving us. This is what the whole podcast is about. They keep trying to sell us ugly men.
Oh my God.
And Jacob Elordi is undoubtedly very good looking. And then people are like, "Oh, well, he's just good." I'm like, "Yeah, he is good looking." Finally,
you know what else he is? Quiet. We don't hear too much out of him at all.
Period. Timothy Chalamet. I never liked him. I want to put on there.
Guess who dropped the fucking ball?
Ooh.
I've been waiting all episode to do that.
I was thriving when Marty Supreme did not win a single thing.
I was like, sir got a little too big for his britches, huh?
Oh, dude, that was like, sorry, I thought I put this on, but that was literally one of the highlights of my night. I was just keep waiting. I'm like, I don't even care who wins. I just don't want Marty Supreme to win.
Literally, I was like, me not rooting for Marty Supreme in any way, shape, or form. I'm so sorry. And it's not even because like I liked Marty Supreme.
We talked about it.
I'm here
on
to
the
say
pod,
I
didn't
did
we?
like it. I believe. I mean, we talk about it a lot. So yeah, maybe.
I think we talked about it.
But
overrated.
I did like it. I think it was overrated. Do I think Timothy Chalamet overhyped it? That is the difference between Timothy Chalamet and Jacob Elordi. Is Jacob Elordi's humble. He's cute. He sits back. He's like, didn't win, but guess what? I'm gonna get him next time. Don't you worry about a thing. Timothy Chalamet is like, oh, bro, this guy, huh? Bro, not me.
Don't like Timothy Chalamet's energy at all. I don't like his energy. I thought he wasn't acting it. I remember it was like he was acting so good at Marty Supreme, he wasn't acting.
That was like,
no,
is he not playing himself?
I think that's just what he's like.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was really excited that because I mean, I think at this point everyone's heard that he was like dogging opera and ballet.
Yeah,
which is like nobody gives a shit about opera or ballet. And three things.
Okay,
right?
Please,
3 things.
I'd love to hear him.
1, he's a native New Yorker. What the fuck are you talking about?
That's
so crazy.
He
went to LaGuardia, which is like
a performing arts school,
a difficult performing arts school, super prestigious here in New York. Like you have to audition for it. You ever seen the movie Fame? Like that's what it is. So for somebody who is a native New Yorker and is from LaGuardia, who's an artist himself, and the worst part is his mom's a fucking ballerina.
That's what I didn't quite understand about all that. I was like,
so I'm like, oh, you're just like a prick.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if there's really like any excuse to say that, but I think if maybe he was like, oh, he's from Kentucky and he,
it was actually
just
ignorant.
Yeah. Like he's like from Kentucky and he's not used to like being around like what this city has in terms of ballet and opera. I just thought that was just blasphemous. And I knew everyone was going to come at his ass. And the way that Conan O'Brien was eating him up, I was crying.
I'm one of the winners literally for I think one of the best short films or something like that was like dogged him too. That he was like, thank you guys so much for this. We really love this, this award. Oh my God, blah, blah, blah. And also like threw shade and like, we also appreciate ballerina and opera type shit. Like Timothy Chalamet sitting front and center and looking like an idiot.
Broadway, opera, fucking ballet takes so much talent and so much training. Like you're not going to get up on any stage if you are not immensely qualified or the top of your class in every way. Yeah. Acting's not that way. You can be a fucking daughter or son of some famous actor and they put you in a fucking movie and they're blowing it up. They're like, oh, well, they'll
famous. Walk you through every single part. And that takes bad. All right, we'll do another one.
Period. It's so different because it's like, damn, like you really dogging on something that like is undoubtedly something that requires so much time, discipline and talent. Like it's not comparable. Like, you're right, it's not comparable.
It's not. You're truly. And another take, I had to look this up because I forgot her name briefly. So sorry. Missy Copeland performed with the Sinners live ensemble. She came out of a retirement to do a little dance with them. And the hot take from that was that Timothy Chalamet used Misty Copeland to promote Marty Supreme for the Dream Big, posted pictures of her as a ballerina. And she's like, I just think it's crazy that you came to me asking me to promote your movie.
Yeah.
And you're going to dog on my craft.
Which it's just crazy. I'm like, I can't. I think it's just pathetic. I think anything to do with the Kardashians is like pathetic. Honestly, I hate them. I just think that it's talentless greed and just trying to push insecurities or push buying the next thing. Like, yeah. And he's just part of that now. I'm like, it's cheap. I'm like, it's just cheap. There's nothing there. There's no substance.
Kylie's breaking up with him in 2 seconds.
And dude, I'm sick. You got ugly once you got that buzz cut.
and another thing is that hair was saving you.
Cut your fucking hair with that fuck ass goatee.
You should have kept your little French boy narrative. There was no reason that you needed to go into this black era. And also, if you are going to, then how about we do some speaking up for black communities? How about we
like actually respect
black communities? Like, how about we don't just be like, I'm from New York and like that's why I'm rooted in. You're rooted in ballet too, but look at you talking shit. So it's really like maybe we should drop the personas and just be a cute little French boy with cute hair, with a cute little bob, and do that. That was cute. The outfits were better.
Period.
It was really
it fit him. And here's the thing: if you're gonna act like that because you're from New York, some people are just like that. I get it. That's the neighborhood you grow up in. Like, those are the people you're around. Of course, that is who you are. Like, your persona is gonna be that way. Yeah. But those people also stand up for people in their community. And you're 100% right about that. And so if he wants to, I fucking hate you, Timothy Chalamet. I know it doesn't matter because who the fuck am I? Just know that there is hate in my heart for
and
that
she's got it for
man.
you. And she's got it for you.
I always knew. I just fucking knew that there was something off about that fucker. Ooh, sorry, fucker. I knew it. I knew it was coming. I didn't know when. The downfall was approaching quickly.
My other thing that I want to know, Leonardo DiCaprio wasn't looking too bad either. What happened to him? What happened to him?
They deflated his face. I don't know.
He debloated his face. What is your skincare routine? What are you taking?
Dude, I want to know the inside scoop. They put a needle in his head and they drained all the fluid out.
Literally, are you not drinking anymore? Like, that is
literally. I'm like, who depuffed you? Who gua shot you before you got out of this? Got in your Oscar seat, bro.
Deadass. He said, I'm taking Pedro Pascal's mustache. I'm gua shaing and I'm gonna hold this light bulb and I'm gonna have a good night.
No, period. That shit was so funny.
I said that I really love the contrast between Leonardo DiCaprio and Tiana Taylor sitting next to each other during the show because they're just so opposite in personality. Where like Tiana's like someone's auntie and she's like, yeah, let's go, baby. Whoop, whoop. And then Leo's like,
he was like, I just can't wait to I just can't wait for my next 19-year-old girlfriend's birthday.
Okay.
I just can't wait till they turn 18. That's what he's waiting. He's really patient. He's a patient man. That's why he sits there so quietly. Every day he knows, he's like, man, there's a chance that my next girlfriend could be being born right now. Sorry.
Oh,
sorry,
that's
Leo.
crazy.
I'm on my shit right now with every famous person.
She's coming for everyone.
I just don't like them. I think I'm done. I don't like it. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of them being put on a pedestal. I'm sick of them feeling like they could say shit like that. I'm sick of nobody talking about anything and the world's literally burning and everyone's it feels like
and everyone's like, here's my word.
It feels like bread and circus. Yeah. And it's just like every time these award shows have happened, like something crazy, like they're talking about a draft. Like they're literally talking about a draft and they're like, here's your bread and circus. Hope you enjoy. So I think, I don't know, I love the Oscars. So I think it's a beautiful thing to like showcase the arts and get people excited to watch things that they might not normally. Right. And to honor storytelling and honor movies. But I don't know, I'm just...
And that is...
Celebrity is really just most my shit list at the moment.
The only celebrity not on her shit list is, and was also kind of on her shit list, but when the cast of Bridesmaids came out.
Except for one of them is on my shit list.
That's what I said. And that's what I said is kind of on her shit list, but...
Yeah, you know, it was like one of the first, like... I don't want to say like one of the first, but kind of one of the first like really good female comedies that came out. That like put like women comedies on the map. That were like raunchy. That weren't about like... you know, degrading women, because like that was like a time where like they had like American Pie and like that whole genre of movies where like the guy was just like disgusting and all the women were size zeros and they were ugly and getting laid.
Everyone like the whole plot was just to get laid
and like show women's titties, like and just dumb slapstick humor. And then when fucking Bridesmaid came out, I think it really changed the industry, like how people did comedies, because you're like, wow, these like all fucking female powerhouse. It was
They're like, wait, women are funny.
Women are so funny, and it doesn't have to be like, women can also be gross. And it can be funny. Like when she
that's what is funny about it is like we're like, okay, like women shit. Like women shit and like that's gross, but it's like that's real. We love that. We want to see it. I want to see a bitch struggle to eat a fucking Jordan almond.
Dude, when I think about that daily. I think about that more than I think about I probably bring that up more than I bring up fucking pizza.
That's what I'm saying. Honestly, me too.
So, like that whole scene, I'm like, honestly, I'm on Kristen Wiig on my shit list right now, but I think that she should have won an Oscar for her eating that almond alone.
Literally, that was so good. Maya Rudolph for shitting in the street. Yeah.
Maya Rudolph shitting and running and shitting in the street. Oh my god.
That movie was so funny. Honestly, top 10 movies of all time for sure. Easily. That's so good. And also Maya Rudolph's so funny. I love that bitch really down.
Live, laugh, love her.
Literally live, laugh, love her. And honestly, speaking of women swept. Women really did the fucking thing this year. We had our first female cinematographer win.
I saw that.
That's huge.
Was that for F1?
That's no.
What was it for?
Sinners.
It was for Sinners?
Yes.
Oh, yes. Okay. Yeah, I know who you're talking about. She had the really good pantsuit.
Autumn Durald Arkapaw.
Yeah.
That's so rude if I mispronounce that. I'm literally so sorry. But she did a phenomenal job, and she really did a phenomenal job. The movie, and I really wanted Sinners to win for cinematography, because I think it's so hard to light Black people in film, and to have different shades of Black people in dark spaces as well. Girl, you ate that up. Shots are beautiful.
Okay. You're talking about like the actual lighting in the film.
Yeah. I mean the aerial
everyone
shot
looked so glassy,
time,
which was good, because then I'm like, because that's the other thing. I feel like sometimes
there's no AC back in the day.
Sometimes people look too clean.
You look a little too
like you got AC and somebody just freshly patted your makeup.
Right.
But like that's when they all came out all shiny and sweaty, and I'm like, yeah, that's exactly how you'd be after a night of fucking horrors. Like
that's the cohesiveness of it.
Thank God.
That is her and makeup. Her and makeup is making people look sweaty. But she's capturing it. She's catching the lighting on it. She did the damn thing. She's phenomenal, and
I love the color palette of that movie.
So good.
It was so good. It was so relaxing. I'm tired of bright movies. We just need to dim it down a little bit.
Dim it down.
Dim it down. I'm tired of Netflix lighting. Just fucking
and stop making everything fucking cyan. Stop making it all blue. I'm sorry,
and
I'm sick of seeing
I don't want anything
movies.
blue. I want it to be fucking like yellow and orange. Just yellow and orange everything.
Also, we had first ever win for casting director from One Battle After Another. One, I mean, honestly, casted beautifully. I can't even argue that. And what else? I mean, we live, laugh, love the Oscars. So women ate it up. Best female actor from Hamnet, the cute lady
Jessie
Buckley.
From what movie? She's the Irish lady.
Yeah.
I love her. I don't know who she was. She was so cute. She
was cute. She was like, I'm being a mom. And
she's like, I think my baby's just thinking about milk right now. But I was like, oh.
But she's gonna one day look back at this and be like, that was pretty cool.
I was like, that's so cute. I fucking love the Irish. I love them.
Paul Mescal behind her.
Yeah.
No, I was just thinking when I was talking about Leonardo DiCaprio's mustache. Should I say Paul Mescal or Pedro Pascal?
You said Pedro Pascal.
Okay.
Dude, the way that I used to get those, because she was working a film with Paul Mescal. Mescal. And I kept thinking that it was Pedro Pascal. And so when she was like, oh, I'm working with Paul Mescal for this film, and she was explaining the film to me, and I was like, that seems really out of... That always seems Pedro Pascal's kind of vibe. And then I was like, oh shit, we're talking about the white boy. That makes more sense.
He was literally like, when she won, he was like, ah! Like in a way where he was just so excited. And that honestly, that adds up. That man is very much.
I want to go see Hamnet
loves
too.
to laugh.
I think that's one.
Loves the kiki.
That's one I'll see at home.
Yeah, that's the one I need. And then I feel like I should have seen One Battle in theaters because feels like
everyone said it was really good.
That's what I'm like. What a freaking
but I'm tired
idiot!
of the 2.5 hour movies,
What
bro.
an idiot! Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I need to really devote like sitting in a movie theater.
We need to go back to when DVDs could literally only hold an hour and a half.
Is what I'm saying.
That was mwah.
Literally chef's fucking kiss.
Get it done. Get the plot over. Let's move along.
Dude.
I'm happy, but like, and maybe this is. I think people are like, oh, people are just not interested in watching movies anymore because everyone likes their phones. There's some truth to that,
for sure.
you know. But also, stop making them 2.5 hours long.
That's why I don't like going on road trips. It's too long. It's too long.
It's too long, bro. Just like give me an hour and a half, so then I can, you know, if I start a movie at 9 o'clock, I'm done by 10:30.
That's what I want.
I don't want to start a movie by 9 o'clock and be done by 11:30. Talk about it. It's midnight.
Yeah.
And now it's one, like, you know. But I'm also not gonna watch a movie at 6 p.m. So it's like, it's too. If I have anything else to say, which I've got a lot of critiques today, apparently, that I'm just throwing out there. But yeah, I just think we should be short.
That was I forget the actor's name. I'm so sorry. I forget everyone's name who talked about it. He was like we should just shorten everything up. And he was like making references to movies in a way where he was like, instead of a simple life, how about a simple month? In a way that I was like, that's really funny because what I don't need to see someone's entire lifespan, honestly.
No,
in one movie.
And sure, it builds a story, but like, you know, if you did hour and a half movie, you could make a second one that might actually be good.
That's what I'm saying. Listen, we wouldn't have to do a remake. We could do a sequel, a good sequel,
a sequel that actually finishes the story up.
Yeah, like one that I would want to see.
Yeah, but you know,
but yeah,
they don't be listening to the likes of us.
Not often. Women?
Not often.
Yeah, they don't usually listen to us.
Yeah, that's definitely what it is. It's not because I have no stake in the game. Like you said, it's really important to watch all these big films and movies and celebrate them, but it's just as important to support your movie theaters and smaller films and supporting your friends in any way you can, especially if you're in New York. There's so many really cool little film festivals. Yeah. And, you know,
people are making art everywhere.
Yeah, just get involved. Go support them. Involved. Become part of it if you can. I think that's on my positive end to this, me on my negative troll today. But okay. I think that when everything in the world is kind of going to shit, it's really art and community that we have to focus on the most. And it's like sometimes it feels like we have no control over what's happening around us. And the best way to ground yourself is to just be involved with the people around you, or just participate. Like, don't forget to participate. Don't get too caught in the rat race. I'm telling that to myself too. I'm gonna listen back to this and be like, oh fuck, I should start doing that.
I think you said that beautifully, Gabby. I think that is yeah. And if you have lots of money and you are not funding independent films, and you're not taking risks on independent filmmakers, how about we start doing that? Okay. How about we get into that?
Is there like a website or something that you can like link?
I mean, people do Seed and Sparks, and I think that like
are doing what?
Seed and Sparks, like these online like crowdfunding for films. I've never even
heard of that.
Yeah, so like these independent films, when they're in pre-production, they'll do crowdfunding, and then I feel like people who do like really enjoy filmmaking and whatnot go on those and just kind of like sift through stuff that they like. Anyway, all right, Ohio 7.
Yeah, do we have his name?
Yeah, well, I did tell you, but I forgot it too, so I'm just gonna pull that back up. So in honor of Begonia also being part of the
wait, can you pull up his picture?
The the Oscars, not winning. I will say I did like Begonia. That is he kind of looks dapper here.
He's handsome there.
He's not my
He's very like.
We're talking about Jesse Plemons, by the way.
Jesse Clemens.
That's Plemons.
Jesse Plemons.
Yeah.
Not to be confused with Jesse Clemens because he is ginger. Just made me why I was like, this could possibly be Plemons. Yeah, he was in Begonia.
Yes, I like that movie. You haven't seen it, but I haven't seen it. I thought it was a pretty good movie. My boyfriend fell asleep. Shame on him. And that's all I'll say. But I don't know why, because I thought it was a really good movie, and I was just there watching it by myself, like.
I can't wait to see it. But I think that so he's in our Ohio 7 because I saw some funny tweet about him where they were like, he's not that famous because he's not ugly enough to be like an ugly actor, but he's also not hot enough to be like ugly hot.
Which is honestly so
he's just
fair.
So in the in between.
Sir is just talented.
He's
that's like when you only have your talent riding for you. Like honestly, you are talented.
No, period. And I respect it. But the point here is to rate him on an Ohio scale.
I think it really depends on what photo you choose. So me personally, I think that I would give this man an Ohio 6.5. In the Ohio uniform, I think that he is a regular Ohio guy. This bob that he has in this photo, I don't think he would have that in Ohio. If I'm being completely honest, I think he'd probably have a shorter haircut.
I think the bob's kind of working for him.
The bob is working for him.
See, because if he had the bob,
you're putting him up. I mean, I think
he looks better with the bob. Look at the one where he doesn't have a bob.
You're right.
I'm
including Bob. I'm including Bob. We're doing it from the photo. Bob. What should name?
Okay, honestly, I'm giving him a 4.5.
Oh, whoa! I'm generous.
Okay, like actually, wait. Like, how would he do there? Actually, I'm lying. Let me.
This is just you. That was your thought and how you would judge him.
That was my thought. My bad. We gotta lock it. Mm-hmm. I think 6.5 is fair.
6.5 is. I think that's a very fair. Not quite an Ohio 7, not an 8
in there.
Right. He's not like up there, but I wouldn't say that he's not an ugly man.
No, I mean
he's not my type. Would look that's for damn sure. But yeah, I think that if the Ohio woman were there,
yeah, they'd go for him. He was being nice. He bought him a drink. Honestly, I hate to say it, the Ohio uniform would look super crazy on him.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like it's fitting for him. He does look like he goes to a tailgate. He's at the tailgate. Yeah, sure. He's having fun. Yeah. He's there with his 30-year-old friends.
All right, 6.5.
6.5.
I think that's a good. But Hollywood, he's like a 4.
Oh, I know.
Hollywood wise is like a 4.5. Ohio, he's like a 6.5.
Hollywood, I'm coming back to the man is just talented. And that is what is holding him up on his britches. But anyway, well, thanks for enjoying this Oscar review with us. We don't really know what we're talking about too much. We didn't watch half the movies, and take everything that we say with a grain of salt because who gives a fuck about our opinion anyway? But if you made it this long, maybe you do. And that's fine. Thank you so much for being here.
And you know what? And if our opinions, you don't agree with them, then you make your own podcast.
Do your own
thing.
I
won't
watch
this shit off.
But hey, turn the shit off and bust out a microphone.
To all 6 viewers watching this, all right? If anything I say offends you, you can just go ahead and turn this shit off.
And we're down to 4.
Okay. It's not about that. Anyway. It's about documenting our lives together, Angela.
Fine.
All right.
Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching again this week. You'll see us. It's always a mystery. And then also follow us on Instagram at Ann.
Wait, which way is it again?
So it's this way. Yep, we start here and then we'll go that way. At Ann_Ohio_7. Ding. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a great rest of your whatever this is.
Wherever the fuck you are in your day. Good night.
Good night.